Hello, I'm Eloise, your lead Beautonomy YouTube host, and for today's video I am going to be showing you how to get this gorgeous autumnal fall makeup look using some brand new Beautonomy eyeshadows. I just cannot get over how beautiful these shades are. When I first placed my eyeshadows in my custom made palette, I just thought I have to do a metallic autumnal look, and that is exactly what I've come up with today. So if you're interested to see how I got this look right here, then make sure you keep on watching. I am going to be recreating this autumnal fiery look right here on this eye, and also we're going to be using some new shades today, and I'm so excited because, as you can tell, they're gorgeous. So let's crack on. So I'm just going to quickly prime my eye. So the first shade I'm going to go in with is this shade right here. I think you pronounce it Atacama. I've no idea. But it's a gorgeous, like, it's going to sound weird, but like a sicky brown colour. But I absolutely love it. So pretty and very unusual. I've never seen a colour like this before, and it goes on, well, you'll see in a second, really gorgeously. So I'm just going to use a big fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to pop that right into the outer corner of my crease. And as you can see, as per usual with Beautonomy shadows, super high intense pigment. I'm just going to be working that on the outer corner, and once I've got rid of most of the product on my brush, I'm going to start to feather that into that inner corner and blend out this edge that we've created. So you want to get rid of most of your product in the outer corner and then fluff the excess to make sure you have a nice blend and gradient. I like to take it quite close into the brow here and into the nose. It can really help to slim the nose down a little bit as well. But I'm just going in really big circular motions. I'm not being too precise with this colour. This is basically the colour that all the other colours are going to blend into, so we want it to be quite visible, quite high. If that doesn't scream autumn, I don't know what does. It's such a gorgeous shade, very unusual. Now I'm going to take the shade Don Julio, I think you pronounce it. It's got a J, but I'm assuming that's going to be silent. So Don Julio is what I'm going with. Again, another gorgeous warm-toned autumnal colour. And I'm going in with a slightly smaller fluffy brush so I can get a little bit more precise into the outer corner and in the socket line. I'm just going to go in circular motions and backwards and forwards like this, and that's going to help to define the shape of our socket a little bit more. And I'm just slowly building that colour up as well. That's going to be the best way to get your blend. If you put too much down at once, it's going to be difficult to blend out. So yeah, slowly but surely build up that colour. And another little tip to help blend, go back in with your previous brush with no extra product on it and just tickle around those edges. You don't want to go straight on top because that's going to make the two colours merge into one. You still want to be able to see the difference between each colour. But yeah, that's blended beautifully, of course. Now in with Suede, this gorgeous, rich, warm-toned brown. And I'm going to focus that on the lower lash line in the outer corner and then buffing that up into the socket line. I haven't taken this colour nearly as far in as the other two. I'm just focusing this on that outer corner. And then back in with the previous brush, just on the edge of Suede, we're going to go back in with Don Julio. And placing the brush half on Suede, half off Suede, and that's how you're going to get that gorgeous gradient between the two colours. And yet the two colours can shine on their own as well. You can still see both of them peeking through. And if you feel like you need to, you can go back in with the first brush and just make sure everything's nice and blended. With my finger, I'm going to take the shade Bank, which is this gorgeous, like, coin gold, I like to call it. And you can see it picks up a lot of product on my finger. I always like to apply shimmers with my fingers because the natural oils from your fingers will melt the product to make it way more metallic. As you can see there, how beautiful is that? It's such a gorgeous colour. Just reminds me of like crisp autumn leaves. And I'm taking that all the way into that inner corner and right the way into that outer corner. And that is simply from one dip. So you only need one dip of this shimmer eyeshadow and you're getting all of this payoff. And in that inner corner, I just like to take it slightly higher than my natural socket line so that you can see the edge of the colour when my eyes are open. And that is going to give the illusion that your eyes are wider and bigger than they actually are. And don't worry about getting it underneath your eye, you can always clean that up before you do your complexion. That's why I always do my eyes first, just so that I don't have to worry about anything falling down onto my face and ruining the complexion that I've spent a long time doing. So just to make sure that this brown and the gold blend together, on the same finger, I'm just going to take a little bit of Ignite, which is this gorgeous like rusty red colour. And I'm just sort of mixing the two on my finger so that they blend easily on the eye. And I'm just patting that on the join where the brown meets the gold. You're just going to get this really pretty gradient effect on the eye. To finish this eye off, we're going to highlight that inner corner, and I'm going to take the shade Sense on my pinky. Really pretty like orangey gold. I'm going to pop that right in that inner corner just to brighten it up a little bit. And it means that we get to use more shimmer, which I love. Just to make sure this outer corner is completely blended in with the shimmer, I'm just going to go back in with Suede. Literally the tiniest amount. And then Don Julio. And then Atacama. I still don't know how to say that. But yeah, that is basically the eye look done. What I'm going to do now is apply my liner, mascara and my lashes off camera, and I'll be back to show you the finished look. Okay, so this is the finished look. I am so obsessed. I know I say this in every single video, but seriously, these eyes are so gorgeous. I just think if this doesn't scream autumn fall, I don't know what does. These beautiful shades, I don't know how I lived without them before. Would highly, highly recommend you get your hands on these gorgeous colours because your life is not going to be complete without them. So I hope you enjoyed this video, you guys. If you did, make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up, and hopefully I shall see you very soon.